Rio.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Anfield Uncle Rodz channel. You never walk alone.
Good evening, people. How we doing? I hope everybody is well and fighting fit. Yes, right. So this evening we're gonna go through the long-awaited match review from the game on Saturday. I didn't get to do it over the weekend. A lot of things piled up me to do over the weekend, so I scheduled it for today. So here I am, 8:30 on just after 8:30 anyway, on a Monday. I'm going to review the game. But before I do that, please like and subscribe to the channel. And also hit me up in the comment section, share all the content, and most of all, hit that notification button and you will be notified when I go live. So yes, we had a game on Saturday. It wasn't the best result, you know what I mean? But I probably can say that we didn't lose. We didn't lose the game. So not the best result, but we didn't lose the game. So it ended 2-2, goals from Gakpo, Darwin Núñez, and I think Pereira scored. Let me just check who scored for us. Let me just down for them. Let me just check, please. All right, so at the moment it's Bournemouth 0, West Ham 0 at the moment. Pereira scored on the 11th minute, and then Gakpo scored on the 47th minute, leveling it up. Then Núñez scored on the 76th minute, and then Jota leveled it up on on the 86th minute, not long after coming on. So it ended 2-2. Okay, other results. I'll go through the other results later. But here we have got Arnie Slot, and he's gonna we're gonna take a look at the post-match press conference. Let's see what Arnie Slot has got to say about the game. Okay.
Arnie, do you look at that as a glass half full or glass half empty? Positive or negatively, dropping points, but the way you managed to come back in those circumstances, you must take a lot from it.
Yeah, I think it's exactly the opposite from our Girona game, where I was pleased with the result, but not with the performance. But I was only pleased with the result. Now I'm very, very, very happy about our performance. Couldn't have asked for more. But of course not with the result, because if you drop points in a home game against Fulham, that's definitely not what you expect and what you want. But yeah, being 2 times a goal down, so many things go against you, except for one thing.
I'm not being funny. We should have never been a goal down against Fulham, man. I'm not being funny. We should have those games wrapped up, man. But we started off slow, blood. We started off slow, and we let them. After a while, we let them dictate the game. Do you know what I mean? And one of the main things what happened on that day that pissed me off, apart from the referee, is that sort of like Trent was leaving too much space for people like Iwobi to run into and Robertson to run into. It was just like diabolical. Right, let's get back to it.
That is our players and our fans. That was outstanding today.
You said on, I think in one of the television interviews, where you were obviously potentially having been injured a bit, and that was maybe you thought he would have been a bit quicker. Otherwise, I mean, was it the case that you considered taking him off, and how is he?
No, I think what the team showed today, the character they showed, that is also what Robbo showed. And sometimes if you get a kick like this, so 2 studs on a knee, that can hurt for a few minutes. And then if you just keep on running, then it gets better and better. And that's what we are hoping for. Not in the least, if that's the way to say it, because I only had one defender on the bench, which is not a left fullback as well. So you are hoping he was managing to come through it. And I think he did quite well. But the moment I noticed that he wasn't completely himself was the one time that they put the ball in behind and he started running. He was just able to head it back to Ali. But I felt, okay, let's see how this continues. And I think it was quite fast afterwards where he conceded the red card. Nothing to blame on him. Character that he...
I'm not being funny. If you noticed that at that time, you probably should have taken him off by then. You probably should have made some changes by then. That if you saw him struggling to head that ball back to Alisson, you probably should have taken him off. Do you know what I mean? You never know, he might have saved a red card. Yeah? Excuse me, because he's always going to struggle from then. After taking a knock like that, he's always going to struggle. So you probably should have taken him off from then. So look, Robbo, at the end of the day, sort of like, you know what I mean? It's like, just take him off. Do you know what I mean? Just try and get his attention and say, Robbo, you're coming off in a bit. You know what I mean? You're coming off. Because he was struggling. Do you know what I mean? And plus as well, his age is against him as well. So I think he should have probably took him off from there.
He wanted to continue because he got quite a hard knock on his knee with 2 studs. So unfortunately, it led to a red card that was a deserved red card.
You mentioned the incident with Robertson early on in the deal. Are you surprised that it was only given the yellow for that one, given how high it was at the time, or had a chance to do it back or anything like that?
If I look back at the 100 minutes I saw, I wasn't surprised that he didn't give a red card.
I love that.
It's up to you how you want to read this comment. No, but it was been judged by the VAR. So when I saw, I didn't even saw it because someone stood in front of me. So I was, why is he on the ground? Why is he on the ground? And then people told me, oh, he got quite a hard knock. But a referee gave a yellow. VAR didn't change it, so can happen. Can happen.
How impressed were you with Gravenberch's performance on the part of the back room?
Impressed. Like everyone who was in the stadium or saw the game, Ryan did outstanding again today. Without the ball, he was mostly in our last line. Had to play sometimes against the 9, against wingers who are really fast. And with the ball, he came into the midfield. But outstanding performance from him. But if we only highlight him, I don't think I give enough credits to all the other ones that played next to him and around him, because they all could have asked for more, dominate the game, more ball possession with 10 men, more chances created, everything what you want. Unfortunately for us, maybe the only chance they got with 10 men led to a goal. So yeah, that sometimes happens as well.
When you go down to 10 men, are you very clear on what you know, what you want to do next, if you prepared for that in advance?
No, because you never know which player is going to go out and which team you've lined up. So it always depends on the players you have available, how you are going to react to that. Are you 1 goal down? Are you 1 goal up? So that makes a difference. So if you're 1 goal up, you might consider to defend with a lot of players. So then I might have considered to bring immediately a defender in. But if you're 1 goal down, you see it differently. So first you take a look at the tactic board and you think, oh, this might be a good option. And that's what we did for 5 minutes. But then looking at it, it looked better on the tactic boards than on the pitch, with Cody being a left back. So we changed that after 5 minutes, and our message got across, I think, even better at halftime, where you can tell them even more clearer what we expect from them. And then it helps if you immediately score the 1-1. What doesn't help, we had great momentum that the game was again delayed, or how do you say this, for 3, 4, 5 minutes immediately after we scored the goal, because they were on the ground. And that happened a bit too much for us to keep the momentum going. So everybody's saying, yeah, you've played quite a lot of time. Yeah, it's true. But the momentum is then like this if every time there's a treatment for an injury.
Yes. You must be delighted with your subs as well, Diogo and Darwin coming on and getting the point in the end there.
Yeah, first of all, we're delighted to have some players back, because we've had our injuries. The good thing is that nobody spoke about it, because that means you get results. But to have them available at this moment of time was really helpful, because there are 2 Dutch journalists over here, so they were not surprised maybe by the substitutions I made. Maybe you as well, you weren't. But we just thought, bring all the players in that can score a goal. And then to see them working so hard without the ball. So we had 5 or 6 players who are mainly offensive players. But them to be able with 10 to keep the other team away from goal and still create chances was great to see. And indeed, Jota, Darwin had impact, but Harvey had impact as well, being out for 2 months now. It's good to have him back also.
Thank you, everyone.
No questions.
Okay. So there you have it. That is the post-match press conference after the game. Yeah, some of the stuff that he said I agree with. Some of the stuff I said I don't agree with. But there we go. 2-2 wasn't the best result, but be that as may, it kind of like we didn't literally kind of we didn't lose the game. We didn't lose the game. Big up football with ends, man. Big up football with ends. Big up, he says, big up Rodz. Big up to you. Big up Fuzzy World. He says, yes, Unks, hope you're well. Yeah, all is good, bro. All is good. All is good. I can't complain. Great comeback for the lads. Excuse me. Yes, it was a great comeback for the lads. It was a great comeback, but however, I don't think we should have been in that position, especially at home to Fulham. I think we should have like dominated that game. Do you know what I mean? As I said, like in regards to Slot, if he saw obviously Robertson struggling, he probably should have changed it for then. It's sort of like take off Szoboszlai, bring on Kwanzaa. Then you have four at the back because he can drop into the back four, and then Gomez can move out to left back. Do you know what I mean? So I would have made those changes from earlier if I saw the struggles. You know what I mean, of Robertson. The draw isn't that bad. Isn't that good either, to be fair. I mean, because like too many draws, it all mounts up. Because now at the moment, Chelsea like 2 points behind us but we got a game in hand, so that's not bad. You know what I mean? So it kind of makes it 5 points because I'm looking to for Liverpool to go there and go to Goodison Park and beat Everton at Goodison Park. You feel me? So, but I just don't like too many draws. But yeah, I hear you though still. Gomez, a foul, Defo, a pen. Oh yeah, of course. And Diop should have got a red card. No doubt about it. Big up the selector. Yeah, big up to you, Ravi. Big up. Yeah, so there's a lot of points in that game that you can take from it. I mean, to be honest, even the referee wasn't much cup. I thought the referee was shit, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, I thought the referee was crap. Referee could have done it a lot more better. Do you know what I mean? So and Robertson, I mean, excuse me, I have to drink some because yeah, Robertson, I think that's down to the club because I feel that the club can see it and that Robertson's slowing down. It's up to the club to get reinforcements, but they're not. They don't want to spend the money. Ruin the game. Facts, yeah, it did ruin the game. The red card did ruin the game. Sorry, it's got the message from my troops. Cool. Yeah, good. My guests are coming just now. Yeah, so it did ruin the game. Red card did ruin the game. I think sort of like with the referee, he was too trigger happy when it comes to the cards. You know what I mean? He didn't literally let the game flow. Do you know what I mean? And the red card that should have been given out wasn't given out. So cool. I don't know how much about this last man rule. Wilson wasn't going towards the goal. Yeah, because what it was, he was kind of going towards the goal. He was going towards the goal if you look at it. But what it is that when the foul was done, there wasn't a covering defender. Do you know what I mean? Like, Virgil van Dijk wasn't up with Robertson. Do you know what I mean? So that's why if you make a foul, and obviously it's a last man, if there's no covering defender like from your own, you know what I mean? It's just you one. Yeah, that's a red card. You know what I mean? That's a red card to them still. But I mean, to be honest, today I don't mind that, but be sort of like, what's that word? Show the same energy for everybody. He should have had a red card. Simple as that. Diop's foul on Robertson was worse than the Wilson one. Trust me, it's worse. Rodz, I get from Liverpool on the stream was telling me the 2 draws were good enough and acting like Chelsea and City come back. Yo, easy talk to Hammer.
Yo, big up, man. Big up.
Yeah, well, let's read out this thing here. Chelsea and City can't come back and do something this season. I agree, we did well to fight back. Yeah, we did well to fight back, but obviously I would have preferred the 3 points, and we could have got that if if we played better. To be honest, play better. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just thinking that day we shouldn't go a goal down twice at home. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
have to fight back. Do you know what I mean?
It's ever since Kanate's when it's like our defense is just capitulating, man. It's not being good enough for our defense, really.
No, I think one of the things one of the things Slot said in his post match interview was that he thought that Robertson, if Robertson took a knock, he didn't see it because his back was turned at that time there. And when he turned around, he said Robertson on the floor. He goes, "What's he on the floor for?" And they told him what happened. Yeah, right. Then he said, like, when you get a knock like that, what you can do it in days that you run it off. You know what I mean? Run it off. And he goes, that's what they just do. But however, he saw him struggling when Robertson and they headed the ball back to Allison. So I'm thinking, then, well, why didn't you take him off then? You could have signaled to Allison and said, Allison, kick it out. Because I want to do a swap. Do you know what I mean? Don't matter what Robertson's saying. Like, yeah, I'm all right, boss. Don't matter about that because he probably said, yeah, nah, I'm all right, but he wasn't all right because he got himself a red card. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just we haven't got enough depth in our squad, man. I know we've got Gomez, for playing anywhere at the back, and then that's why at school we got Gomez. But I think overall we haven't got enough depth in our squad. In terms of fullbacks, I think this is why in this January transfer window, we've got to look for new left backs. It's as simple as that because Robbo's not the same player as he was, even though I think he can still perform to the best of his ability if we play him in bits. If you play him in big games, I think we still can get the most out of Robbo. That's not my problem. I think the problem is that we're not having enough in the depth side of things, and we just got to improve.
I totally agree. Because you know what I mean. It's not the fact that they sort of like, that we don't like a person. It's the fact that that you could have changed it for the better in one move. Take off Sabozai, Kwanzaa comes in to defense, and then you move Gomez along to left back. Problem solved. Maybe at the day Robertson wouldn't have got a red card. You know what I mean? It's just like, my point is that if you see something and it looks shaky, right, you just change it. You're the coach. You know better than us. You just change it. Don't leave him on and then, we get the red card and he has to come off, isn't he? And now he's out for what? Is it 2 games? Red card? Or
two games, he got a straight red, I think. So I think it's two or 4.
Yeah, between that, isn't it? What's this one here? Is it? But still isn't good enough as we are in the title charge. If we wasn't top of, would people be saying the 2 draws be okay? I don't think so. They won't be saying that. No, they wouldn't. But as we are top of the league, she was making out that, well, probably more to come in that thing. You don't like Slot, do you, Ross? No, it's not that I don't like Slot. I'm just saying that if you see something and something looks shaky, right, as a head coach, and change it straight away. Don't leave it by chance. You know what I mean? Or the fact that he might have said, well, look, I want to stay on. Do you know what I mean? No, change it, innit? Do you know what I mean?
The only thing I don't like about Slot at the moment, that I think he's a good manager, but I think the subs are a bit too long. He should have brought on the subs a bit earlier in that game, in my opinion. You can see, I think that's the problem. You got to put on injuries as well, and that we haven't got, and then you got to put the blame to the owners because Slot is not in control of transfers. Who doesn't really have a say. But I think we just need to focus on getting depth in our squad because we've got injuries at the moment. Like Timmy Cass is injured, Connor Bradley's injured. Fullbacks that we need to play, and of course you got who's the other one injured now? You got I don't know the other one is injured, but we have just simply haven't got enough depth.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I agree with you about Slot. I think during the match should have changed it a bit earlier. I reckon he should have made the subs earlier as well, in my opinion.
No, I'm just saying because what it was in his press conference at the day, right? I'm going to tell you who's injured. In his press conference, he said like, he saw a problem with Robertson. This is before he got sent off. So I'm thinking that if he saw a problem with Robertson, he saw that he's struggling, take him off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If this was Klopp or any manager, I would say the same. I would say why did you leave him on? If you saw a problem there, why did you leave him on? Yeah. Isn't that down to you then? Why he got a red card? Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
It's just like not rock side. All right, this is who we got injured at the moment. Yeah, Bradley, Kanate, and Tshimagaz. We got 3 defenders that are out. You know what I mean? 3 defenders out. But on the flip side of that, we had Robertson on the pitch that could play left back. So it would just be a matter of changing them, shifting them over, and play the left back position. Do you know what I mean? Okay. The league is wrapped up like a Bob Marley Zubi. She didn't want it from me that if Chelsea win, which they did so, they are closing the gap. Right, yeah, I get you. She was acting like I was negative, but I was good. Just, yeah. No, I understand you. Sometimes you can't tell people. I mean, one game, yeah, I know it's only one game, but then again, you could say it and they like, we also drew against Newcastle, didn't we? We also drew against Newcastle. So we literally come off the back of a draw. Do you know what I mean? Sola says they changed it. Yeah, later on in the second half. That's when they changed it. I think that's when didn't they change it when we went 2-1 down? I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did, didn't they?
In about second half.
Yeah, they checked. Because remember they changed it in the second half, didn't they? They changed it up in the second half.
They did change it, yeah.
Yeah, but that was the first change they did was like in the second half, and I think that's when it was 2-1 down. I'm sure it's something like that.
I think he brought on I think it was Joao.
Oh, he brought on Nunes, didn't he? He brought on Nunes, didn't he?
Nunes for which I think was a dump substitution. He should have brought off Diaz because Diaz had a stinker of a game.
Yeah, he was doing nothing, wasn't he?
I watched back the game and I saw Luis Diaz that you can see he's too greedy, man. Like Salah was open to make it 3-2. It was 2-2 at the time. I think it was 96 minutes. Diaz was had the ball in the middle. Salah was onside, open, no one was on him. All Salah had to do is tap it in, right? But Diaz did not find him. But of course, people would argue that when you're in a high pressure moment, you don't really see that pass. But he's got to start seeing it.
No, but he's getting paid for that though, Toto, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that what he's getting paid for?
Yeah.
To play in high pressure games. You know what
I know. He's just he's too greedy in my opinion, man. Yeah. He needs to fix up because I just think in my opinion that he's not been performing good enough recently. Because he's had a good start open the season and I was thinking to myself, yeah, it's all right performing now because we saw how Diaz can perform.
Yeah.
And then you had this new song and all chant for him and that, which I like, but I'm thinking to myself that you need to be more consistent in your players. Yeah, he's in a high pressure moment. He couldn't have found Salah that easily. At the end of the day, that could have made that game 3-2 and we could have won that game.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just narrowing it down to Diaz. I'm not narrowing it down to the whole team. I'm narrowing it down that we're missing depth in our squad as well. But professional footballer, you should be seeing that pass, man.
I think that's what the guys from Coppage was talking about. Because they was talking about something and said that something was wide open, and you know what I mean. But they didn't elaborate on it. So that's what they must have been talking about. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I'm with you on that one. I'm like, you looked at the beginning of the season, and you saw like the way he was going on. You think, right, he's gonna kick on, but he's just gone back to his normal self now.
Yeah.
He's just gone back to his normal self, and it's like
he just needs to start passing the ball more because there's so many easy chances that he's missing out on.
Right. Have you got to go?
No, I got 5-6 more minutes.
All right, then what I'm going to do, I'll go into the playing range, right? And when you got to go, just let me know.
Yeah.
And then we'll be, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man. I was thinking, I only can come on for a little bit. I've just got to show my support, man, because you always come on the Keep Sports channel. I've got to show my support, man. Yeah,
man. We respect that still. So, what are you giving Alisson for a rating?
I don't think Alisson could do nothing, to be fair. I'll say 6 maybe.
Yeah. Because we got to take in the account. He did let in 2 goals. I mean, however way he went in, we got to show the same energy as we do, don't we? You know what I mean? Trent Alexander. Well, I saw his picture today. Where Trent and Ndeye, right, was literally at Ndeye right beside this guy, one of the Fulham players, and there was all that open space at the side of him. All that open space and that. Nah, listen, they're saying that he's refused like the contract 3 times and that. I'm thinking stuff. Well, look, if you're not going to sign, just come out and say you're not going to sign. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, yes, bro.
Yeah.
You good?
You good, man.
I'm just sorting out my mic.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you know what I mean. So if you're not going to sign on the contract, you refuse it 3 times. You're not going to sign the contract. Just come.
Let him go.
Just let him go in there.
I don't care about Trent, man. I'm done with Trent. I'm done with Trent.
But do you know what it is? Do you know what it is, Solar? It might be all propaganda. It might be. You know what I mean? Because we got to remember the day who broke that news at the day that he refused the contract 3 times. It's come from a Real Madrid journalist. It's come from them. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
So we don't know what's true and what's not true. What I'm saying is there's too much dilly-dallying anyway, right? If you're not going to sign, just come out and say you're not going to sign. If you are going to sign, just come out and say you are going to sign.
He's just trying to dip out the back door. That's all he's trying to do. Trying to dip out a coward.
Coward, you know?
He's just trying to dip out the back door. That's all he is. If he wants to go. And after the other day, that performance...
He leaves too much space.
He's
man.
Too slow. He doesn't want to track back. Doesn't want to help out. He plays like a privileged player. Like, I'll come back if I want to. Not like Conor Bradley, where Conor Bradley gets stuck in. He's just a waste man. He played like a waste man yesterday.
You know what it is? You know what it is with Colin Bradley? Because Colin Bradley's got a mixture of both. He's got defending, he's got attacking in the day. So in other words, he knows when to defend, he knows when to attack.
Yeah.
But this, not being funny, with Trent and Ndeye, right? All he does is attack, and he doesn't realize that when you go forward at Ndeye, right, there's nobody at Ndeye covering your ground. There's no. That's the reason why that Henderson and that got burnt out so quick. That's the reason why, because I was constantly tracking back and covering his position.
Yeah,
because he's been running up the field and everything that wants to be the superstar. That's what I'm saying that day. If you want to be in midfield, all right then, put him in midfield, and just put Conor Bradley as right back.
He ain't gonna put him in midfield.
I know he ain't gonna do it, but the thing is about him, he's becoming a liability, my friend.
Yeah, he is. And the thing I hate when it goes, my contract's going to be played out. It's not going to be played out in the papers. Well, listen, as I see it, yeah, if you was dedicated to Liverpool like Steven Gerrard was, you would have come out by now and said, you know what, I want to stay at the club. Obviously, he's having mixed thoughts because he's brethrens at Real Madrid. He said he wants to win Ballon d'Or. Newsflash to Trent. He'll probably never watch a clip ever. You're never going to win a Ballon d'Or as a right back, bro, at Real Madrid. Never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Just never going to happen. They're either going to pick either the midfielders or the strikers. I know it shouldn't be like that, but it will be like that. They're not going to have an Englishman go over there, yeah, as a right back and win a Ballon d'Or. It's just not going to happen. He thinks he's going to win a Ballon d'Or. It's not going to happen. Sorry, not in my opinion.
Only unless at the end of the day, the only way he gets a Ballon d'Or if he goes over there, 1, scores a lot of goals, yeah. 2, and then they puts in a lot of assists as well. You know what I
mean? David Beckham, which I did right. I don't think he won a Ballon d'Or, did he, when he went over there? And I didn't even really rate him.
He hardly scored in the goals anyway.
Yeah, and Trent, yeah, that's not really Trent's strength anyway. Scoring goals, really. He's more of an. He's more like you said. He's more of an assister, isn't it?
He's got 61, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to win one. No.
I mean, I'm just saying that that's the only way that he's going to win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
So that's the only way. But listen, if you're going to stay, come out and let us know. If you're not, just let us know, mate.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
And people, big up Ravi. I'm sorry, big up Ravi in the chat as well. Big up Ravi. Me and he was talking on WhatsApp the other day, talking about Liverpool. He understands where I'm coming from. I'm just happy that we're in the position that we are. I think when Slack become our manager, none of us thought as a fan base that we'll be in this position that we are now. I know we ain't won nothing yet, but I'm just glad that we're in this position. And I think, yeah, being in the Champions League, at top of the Champions League table, that's the one I'm more shocked of the most. You know, the Champions League table, that we're at the top of that one. That's the one I'm kind of more shocked. I thought when we started the season, I thought we'd probably get in the top 4, which looks like what we're going to. But as the Champions League, being top of Europe as well at the moment, and the way we slapped up AC Milan, that was shock. I know they ain't got the best AC Milan squad, but I was shocked at that, the way we beat AC Milan. And I was shocked the way we beat Fingy's team as well. What's his name? Alonso's team.
Oh, Leverkusen.
Yeah, I was shocked at that, the way we beat them as well, the way we controlled it. But at the end of the day, right, I've looked at our fixtures. I've looked at Chelsea's fixtures. I've looked at Arsenal's fixtures, and I've looked at ours. And I think out of all 3 of us, I think Chelsea's got the easiest one. I saw Chelsea's fixtures. They're all easy, like Crystal Palace and Fulham and all them, man. Yeah, I think out of all the 3, I think we've got the hardest fixture. Out of the 3 teams that are going for the league. But like we said the other day, Chelsea leak goals, don't they? Chelsea can leak goals. As long as we can like get Kanate, if we can get Kanate back in December, at the end of December, and Elliott starts firing, I think we might have a chance not to win the league, but to win the next 3 or 4 games coming up. We have to beat Spurs. That's the one I'm worried about, because with Spurs, yeah, it's like you don't know what team you're going to get. If the Spurs what turned up yesterday plays, then we might be in trouble. You get me? If that's the one, if we can get through Spurs, I think that would be good news for us.
Yeah, because Spurs is in good form, man. No, I wouldn't say good form, but I'd say they're dangerous. They're up and down team, but they can perform, aren't they? Like Southampton, they beat Southampton 5-0. That's a statement.
Yeah.
And they've done it fluently. Toured with them. So yeah, we just got to get through Spurs, and we've got Leicester as well. But I think we can pull it through against Leicester. But again, I'm not gonna underestimate any team at this point. We need to win at the end of the day. And Leicester needs to fight out a relegation. I don't know the relegation on that, but they don't want to get relegated this season, do they? So they're gonna fight for it. But yeah.
Yeah, Ravi. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Ravi. Big up, Ravi. When he says, realistic." Oh yeah, definitely realistic.
Yeah,
I've saw this tune before when we had and clap.
hold on.
Firing.
I'm gonna read that cat. I'm gonna read that
Okay.
in a bit. So, listen, Toto, how long you got?
I got to head off now.
All right then, bro. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Big up,
yeah,
Toto.
Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for me having. I just had to show my support, man. You know, I had to show
no worries,
support,
man. Big up, man. I'll link up again, yeah? Take care.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Have a good one.
Yeah, take it easy. So listen. Listen, I mean, I didn't think, but like, you know, what it is at the day, sort of like, there's something in Ali Slot's press conference at the day that he said he saw, but he never acted on it, and I just think he should have acted on it, and I would saved him like a lot of problems at the day. And obviously we'll discuss that when we come to the guy anyway. Right, so Gomez, what are you saying for Gomez? Because I've given Trent a 0 anyway, because I don't think he's worth a rating, to be honest.
I thought Gomez played all right. What did you get? I thought Gomez played all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Gomez
I think the review I done. I think I gave him 6. 6.5 maybe. I think he played all right.
I think you know what he is. I think he was
maybe 7. Yeah, 7.
Yeah,
it was solid. It was solid, man.
Yeah, he didn't do much wrong. He didn't put a foot wrong, really. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't see him sort of do anything wrong. Okay, so well, I better put the thing back up again. Shame. I'll see. Virgil van Dijk. What are you saying for Virgil van Dijk?
I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was maybe a 9. Faultless as always. You know what I mean? Kept that back solid. Especially when Finky went back as well to help him out as well. Gravenberch.
Yeah.
I think Gravenberch. Oh, we'll get to him in a minute. But I'm gonna give Virgil about 8. 8.
Okay. I agree with that.
Virgil was solid, man.
Right. This guy. Now, what I'm saying is like with Slot said in his post-match interview, he said he didn't see the foul because his back was turned. But then when he looked round, he saw like Robertson on the floor, and he asked his staff, "What happened? What happened?" This Robertson. He goes, "Oh," and they told him what happened. Do you know what I mean? So he goes, when you get fouled on your knee, he goes, "It's bad. It can be bad. You know, it can be painful." So, but he said like, usually sometimes you know what you can do is run it off, and as you run and it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
But he said like in Robertson's case, it wasn't in Robertson's case, because what he said at the end of the day, when the ball came to him, there's a time the ball came to him after that, right, and he struggled to catch up with it to head it back to his to Alisson. Now I'm saying at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that if you saw that, yeah. And you know what's happened now. You know what's happened now, and you saw that, and you saw he's struggling. The best thing would have been to take him off, and make your changes there and then. You know, you take Szoboszlai off, yeah. You take Szoboszlai off. All right. Oh no, you didn't even have to take off Szoboszlai. You just literally at the day, take off Robertson, put on Kwanzaa, you know what I mean, yeah, and then like. Obviously, Gomez goes to left back, and you still got a full team there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the fact that you waited, you saw him struggle, yeah, but you still waited to take him off and then consequently he gets a red card. I think.
Yeah, but so you think Robbo got a red card because of Arne Slot not taking him off?
No, but what I'm trying to say is this. Yeah, if he got a bad foul, yeah, he got a bad foul,
which the other guy should have been sent off.
Yeah, he should be sent off. There's no doubt about that. Can't get away from that. Diop should got sent off. Why he wasn't sent off, I don't know. It's beyond me. Anyway, so He wasn't sent off. He got a poxy yellow card. Yeah. What it was, and I think that right. Obviously, Robertson was down for a good while. So, but then Arnie Slot, by that time, Arnie Slot knew what the foul was. Yeah, he knew what the foul was across the knee, and sort of like say it's painful. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is this, right? If after that injury, and he's tried to run it off, right? And
yeah,
you're still,
go on.
And you're still seeing him struggle because he said he's still struggle to catch up with the ball to head it back to Alisson. This is before, obviously, the red card. What you should have done then is play safe and take Robertson off then. You know what I mean? Take Robertson off then and that, right? And then change it. Obviously, and in that way, you don't have to take off like your main threat, like Szoboszlai. So like you don't have to take him off because you could have just done like for like. You know what I mean?
So who would have took him off for? Who would have took him off for?
You take him off himself. He takes Robertson
off. Robbo off. Sub Robbo. For who though?
Yeah, for Kwanzaa. You put Kwanzaa at the day alongside Virgil, and then what you do, you push Gomez out to left back. Do you know what I mean? Because eventually he done that eventually anyway.
Yeah, but Robbo got sent off because of Robbo.
Yeah, but I know Robbo got sent off because of what he done. But what I'm trying to say, that could have been prevented. He could have prevented. I could have prevented that. That's what I'm trying to say. If you see something,
I know. When I watched it with Robbo, he never looked like he was injured to me. He didn't look like he was injured.
What I'm trying to say to you, Nate, is that's what Arnie Slot said that in his post-match interview. He saw him and he saw him and he was struggling.
Yeah.
After he got the knock on the knee and he got up and he, obviously trying to run it off and everything that, right? Yeah. He said it today, so like but he was still struggling because he struggled to sort of like head that ball back to the goalkeeper.
You reckon he would have sent him off? You reckon he would have taken him off anyway? Because remember, Robbo got the red card. I think it was the 15th minute or 16th minute, or maybe if the match would have went on another 5 minutes, maybe he would have took him off.
No, I think Arnie Slot would have swapped it. He would have sort of like let it go to half time and then swap it
while he was injured.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He would have, because the fact was he's seen the signs already. I mean, and he still let it run. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. What I'm saying today is that could have been prevented. He could have prevented the red card because one of the main reasons why Robbo got the red card, right, and why he made that foul is because he was struggling to catch up with Wilson. He was struggling.
Yeah, because and the fact that his flipping legs are gone. I know he was injured. But the fact, but his legs are gone as well. That's a factor. You know, right? When the footballs, I know what you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but when a footballer, when his legs start to go, it's classic. They don't try and tackle; they just go for the foul. The slide tackle the foul every time. And I'm not saying that you're wrong, that he shouldn't have been prevented. But you know what I mean? I just think Robbo overall is a liability anyway.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong.
He's a liability, man. He's a liability.
Don't get me wrong. His legs are slowing down because he's actually done it, and this as well comes back down to FSG. Yeah.
Yeah. I blame the blame's on them.
Right. The blame's on them because of the fact that they haven't given us squad depth, right?
Yeah.
People like your Robertson, people like your Henson, people like your Fabinho, and etc. in the day, right? Have to play abundant amounts of game because what it is with Klopp, which you can't sort of like, you can't really blame him, yeah? Because
I'm not blaming Klopp for anything.
No. Why we can't really blame him, yeah. I'm just saying that out loud, right? Yeah, not pointing the things at anybody.
No, with Klopp, I'm not blaming, Jurgen Klopp. I know it. I'm not blaming. It's all on FSG because they always leave us short, always.
Yeah. Right. So, because what I'm saying with sort of like with Klopp now, right? Because of the fact that he was never given a proper funds at the day to sort of like proper strengthen his team right? He done something at the day that I would have done myself. Because I think to myself, well, if I'm not getting the proper funds at the day to strengthen my team, I might as well go with what I know. I might as well go at the day with what's giving me success. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hence the fact at the day that you had your players like Fabinho, Henderson, and so forth at the day, right? Yeah, playing far too many games. They should have, and even Milner and stuff like playing far too many games. You know what I mean? There was a great portion of games at the day. If you look back, there's a great portion of games at the day that they shouldn't have been playing, but he had nobody else.
Oh no.
He had nobody else at the day that could reach the standard at the day of what Henderson was. Do you remember like that season at the day? I can't remember what season it was, but it was before Klopp come. It must have been sort of like, I think it might be 2014.
Brendan Rodgers.
No. When did we nearly win the title? Was it 2013?
13/14, the one with when we had Suarez and
right.
And Rodgers was the manager. I think it was 13/14.
Right. Do you remember that season at the day? Sort of like do you remember when I think we played Man City and Henderson got sent off? He got a red card. It was one of those games anyway. It was one of the games, but I think it was Man City, and he got like a red card. It was deserved. He deserved to get it because he did a bad foul. Yeah, right. But what a lot of people noticed at the day, right, the engine was gone in midfield, and people was talking about the fact that if we had Henderson in the day, right, for those games, for the couple of games that we played, right, because things could have been different. Do you know what I mean? So I can get what Klopp done at the end of the day. If he's not gonna get the funds to shape up the squad and do this and that to the squad, what he's going to do then and day, he's just going to go with what he knows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hence the fact that they bringing back people. I put in people like Henderson, Fabinho, Robertson, this and that. Because if you look at Robertson and day, Robertson's played so much games at the day at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
100 miles an hour. So yeah.
You know the way Klopp played as well, because Klopp was like, it was like up and down football, Jurgen Klopp, yeah. And and obviously with under a Jurgen Klopp team, you're doing a lot of miles on the.
Oh yeah, you did a lot of miles.
Which I ain't got a problem with. Which I liked. That only works though if you rotate, and they never rotated, and that's why I remember. I think it was Brendan Rodgers was saying. I remember it was at Christmas time, and we was at top. I think it was top of the table. Suarez was cooking. And I remember Brendan Rodgers said, "Oh, we need a keeper, we need a defender," and the owners never gave him nothing. So they left him again short.
He wanted to get that guy from Swansea. What's that guy's name? Ashley
Young. No, that's not.
Ashley Young. Williams. I think it was Williams. Ashley Williams or something.
Yeah. And they just left him short.
Yeah. He wanted to buy him. You're right. He wanted to buy him. And they said, no, we need money. But what I can't understand, this is why I'm skeptical, right?
Yeah.
I'm skeptical in what Brendan Rodgers said, right? Do you remember and they sort of like
I think if they would have gave Brendan Rodgers what he wanted, I know no one likes Brendan Rodgers. I don't like him. I never liked him as a manager at all. I thought he was an arrogant idiot. But he nearly won us the league, and I think if FSG would have gave him what he wanted, I think we would have won the league that year because we only missed that by 1 or 2 points, I think we would have won the league.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But the only thing that I would say to that, and I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because something doesn't make sense to me with that scenario, right? Something doesn't make sense to me. He says at the day that sort of like he wanted money and day to buy a goalkeeper and buy a defender and all those sort of things, right?
Yeah.
Right, 2 players, right? And obviously FSG didn't give him the money, and he was like, in the end, lost out of the league because we was leaking in too many goals, right?
Yeah.
The following season, he had a bad season. Remember the day we got beat 6-1. Stoke beat us 6-1 on the last day of the season.
Right, check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp, bro.
No, I've seen that. No, I don't rate that.
Wonderful thing, get it.
I don't rate that, you know.
That's wrong, get it. It's wrong, man.
I don't rate those shaky things there. Anyway, excuse me. So we got beaten 6-1 against Stoke and everything that, right? And everybody thought that Brendan Rodgers was going to go. Yeah? But we go into the 2014-2015 season, and he was still there. Do you know what they did? Do you know what FSG did, right? Is that his backroom staff, they changed his backroom staff. Literally changed his backroom staff, yeah, right? And gave him another 80 million to spend. And then he bought a few mans and everything that. So I think myself, well, hold on.
I'm Rob. I'm Rob.
Didn't you? I think, hold on. Didn't you, Brendan Rodgers, say it that day, right? When you wanted this money and everything that to buy these defenders and stuff, right? They never gave you the money, but all of a sudden, and they're changing the backroom stuff and giving you 80 million. Yeah. So who's pulling whose plonker here?
Nah, they didn't give him no money, man. They didn't give him the money.
No, the last couple of months that he was there, in that transfer winter summer, they changed his backroom staff and gave him 80 million.
You mean the year where we could have won the league that year?
No, it was after that.
Oh, the year. Okay. Yeah, but the fans turned on him, innit? The fans turned on him then. Because he left out Gerrard as well. Remember, he fell out with Gerrard. He didn't want Gerrard to play in the Champions League against Real Madrid, and that was his downfall. Ever since then, it was a wrap, innit?
Yeah, because what happened? What happened with that? It was like when we nearly won the league. Remember, we played another season and that wasn't good. It wasn't really good because I think we got to the semi-finals of the FA Cup when we got beaten by Villa. We got beaten. We got taken apart by Villa, right? And like because he persisted in playing his three at the back, and what they was trying to explain to him is that you haven't got the players to play three at the back. Yeah. Anyway, so that season went through, and then and the last day of that season, what happened at the day is we got beaten by Stoke 6-1. Because remember, he persisted in playing Emre Can as a centre back, yeah. So basically, they just pressed Emre Can, and it was 6-1, right? Yeah. So then comes to the summer now, and then right, summer when people think that day that Brendan was going to go, but then he stayed. And what FSG, they changed his backroom staff that summer and gave him another 80 million to spend that summer. And then
maybe that's what it is. They sabotaged him when they changed his backroom stuff. That could have been.
They gave him 80 million. They gave him 80 million. So my argument is at the day is this, right? How can you then turn around at the day and say, how can Brendan Rodgers turn around and then say, well, you know what? And then when I went to them to get some money to buy a defender and this and that, right? They never gave me it. But yet at the end of the day, right, season on, you got 80 million and you got your backroom staff, Jay. Because you know something, at the end of the day, with Brendan Rodgers, remember, that was FSG's boy, you know. That was his boy.
Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah, that was FSG's boy.
They ain't got no losses and all, man.
They actually actively seeked out Brendan Rodgers. That was his boy. That's why he got so many chances. Yeah,
but I know what you say. I'm not a fan of Brendan Rodgers.
No, listen.
But I think don't you think when you change out your staff, your backroom staff, don't you think that's a factor as well, that you can change up the dynamics of the team when you change out your backroom staff?
I agree with it.
You can, because you might have your boys there, that you be used to working with, and suddenly just pull the plug on him.
Yeah, but he agreed. Brendan Rodgers agreed with it. Because what Graham Souness was saying that day is like saying, well, look, he got rid of his backroom, he got rid of the backroom staff. Yeah. There would have been people there thinking that well, listen, you should go as well. But the fact he didn't, and he gave him another 80 million because he was FSG's boy. Do you know what I mean? So I don't really believe the fact at the day that he asked for this money, got refused for this money for a defender, because he would have got anything that he wanted. Put it this way, he's standing more of a better chance of getting stuff from from FSG than any of those managers that's been under FSG. I mean, including Klopp as well. Trust me, I'm telling you. I don't
know. We're never gonna. That's what they're saying, and I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
we're never gonna know what happened really between them.
I know. I mean, because I've heard the same thing. But what gets me,
I know what you're saying. The season after, he got the money.
And he got this amount of money, and he got this change for him. And for that, I'm thinking to myself, well, if they were so easy to tell you no, the season before, when at the day when you needed it, when they can see that you need it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then they're gonna give it to you when you don't really need it. Do you know what I mean?
You think that he lost the dressing room though at that point? You know, when we lost the league by, I think it was about a point or 2 points. You think that after that, you think he lost the dressing room?
I think he lost the loyalty of last dressing because what he did.
He lost Gerrard, because I know he didn't like Gerrard. I think something happened between him and Gerrard. I think he left him out of that Champions League. Something happened between him and Gerrard, and obviously Gerrard was the captain, isn't he? Didn't he take the captaincy off him as well? I'm sure he took the armband off him as well.
No, he kept it.
Yeah, but I think he fell out with Gerrard. That's why he didn't play him in that Champions League final, semi-final.
The thing is about Brendan Rodgers, what a lot of people don't realise about Brendan Rodgers, he's a fraud.
Oh, yeah, of course he's a fraud, of course. Everybody knows that. He's one of the worst Liverpool managers ever.
Yeah.
One of...
No, shall I tell you one of the worst?
I know the one you're going to say.
Go on,
Can I guess? That old guy that looks like a whiskey drinker.
Hodgson.
Yeah.
He's the worst, man.
He's the fraud.
He's a fraud.
See how we can debate, and we're not. That's what I like coming on your channel, man.
Yeah, man.
We can debate and be respectful. I know what you're saying. Yeah. But the lot of things you're saying about Robbo and everything, I agree with.
Listen,
I agree with everything. You know, most of the things you're saying, I agree with. But I'm gonna see what Ravi said in the comment section where he says, we need to be realistic. Yeah, he said, I am realistic. I'm just happy that we're doing good now.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm not saying we're going to win the league. I'm just happy. When Slot came in, when Arne Slot come in, I was very sceptical. I didn't run him down because I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who the guy was. I was very sceptical. Yeah. But I'm just happy that we're doing good now. The one I'm angry about is not the game we had the other day, because we played with 10 men and we bossed the game, let's face it. We bossed the game with 10 men. The one what really hurt me was that Newcastle game. No, the Newcastle game. That's the one because we had 11 men and we drew, and I think we should have won that game. We should have won that game. And I think that's the one that hurts me the most. And the fact that idiot scored, that flipping idiot scored, what's linked to Liverpool, what's his name, idiot. He ain't no Liverpool fan. He's an Evertonian, bro. I'm telling you.
Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, that idiot scored.
Anthony got a corner.
The fraudster, the flipping pace merchant. That's all he's, a pace merchant.
You know what it is, though?
Piss me off.
It is as well. I blame...
Piss me off, that did.
I blame Gomez for that, because he got round Gomez far too
I know, Gomez. Joey G, man.
Joey G didn't have a good game that game.
No.
He probably admitted to. He probably admit that to himself. Like, well, I had a stinker that day. You know what I mean? All right, Ryan.
Amp Rob. Amp Rob's in the chat, you know.
Who?
Amp Rob.
Amphrob.
Yeah, Amphrob. Yeah, big up Amphrob.
Amphrob. I'm gonna put the link in if you want to come in, man.
Big up, bro.
I'm gonna put the link in here. Amphrob. I'm gonna put the link.
He says, "Legends, lads. Legends, lads."
He's all right. I love that guy.
Yeah, man. I like he's good, man. Good geezer. I'm gonna add him on PlayStation, man. I'm gonna add him on PlayStation so that I add him.
Good. I'll put the link in the chat. So if you want to come in, hit that link, man. Hit that link.
Yeah, but I'm not delusional. I know where Liverpool are. I know how Liverpool, when we was under Jurgen Klopp, at the height of our powers, when Jurgen Klopp was firing on all cylinders, when we had Mane, we had Fabinho, and we still didn't win the league. We lost it by a point. I'm not stupid. I know this Liverpool. I know how Liverpool go. We start off good first, and when it gets towards the end of the season, we fall off. And the reason why we fall off, because FSG, all the recruitment, never invest enough so we can rotate. That's why when it always gets to about February, March, you see people like players like Salah kind of fall off because he's got no energy left because there's no rotation. I know this, Rodz. I'm just happy now that we're in this spot now. And you never know, we might get the odd win here and there, the odd little draw. And look, and the good thing about us in this situation is Man City are out of it, basically. Man City are more or less out of the title race. They're fighting for top 4. The one I'm keeping my eye on, and you know what, I'm going to correct myself after what I said the other day on my channel. I said that Chelsea is the main. I said Chelsea is the main threat. I don't think they are. You know who the main threat is? Arsenal. Because I think Arsenal, out of the 2 teams, I think Chelsea is going to leak the most goals out of the 2. That's what I think. And I think we're all said and done at the end of the season, I think it's Arsenal that's going to be chasing us. That's what I think.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I hear that, but I still think at the day.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Don't write off. I think it's going to be Arsenal.
I'm not going to write off. I'm not going to write off Arsenal, but Arsenal, I've still got the habit at the end of the day of not being consistent. That's it. You know what it is with
Chelsea's defense are not good enough.
Yeah, but the things with Chelsea defense and the things with like Chelsea itself, it's abundance of players that they got. So if one thing, if something's not working and they've got the ability to change it, just like that. That's what I'm scared of. You know what I mean? If the attack's not working and they've got the ability to change it, if the midfield's not working, anything in that sort of like that squad that's not working right, is they've got the ability to change it. That's what I'm scared of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right. When you look at Arsenal, you literally know they're 11, their preferred 11. You literally know it. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard and all their man there, Martinelli and all them man there. You literally know that, right? Yeah. But with Chelsea, because they got like so many players, they can become unpredictable. You know what I mean? Because there's always somebody to put in there to sort of like, to sort of like replace a person in the squad. Look at that guy like Chalba. Chalba's gone. Where'd he go? Aston Villa, one of them places there. I think it's Crystal Palace, one of them places where he went on loan. And then you got people that come straight in and taking his place. Do you know what I mean? And they haven't been missed. If anything, they got better. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing. Do you know what I mean? But yes, I do agree with you.
The other thing with Chelsea, though, Roger, and I know the other thing with Chelsea is they haven't been in this position for a long time. Yeah. Now, Arsenal have got the experience of being in a title race for the past couple of seasons. They only lost the league by 1 or 2 points last season. Say they know what it takes to run it to the last game. You get me? They know. Yeah. I'm not on about us. I'm not about the ones chasing us. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. We're going to be there towards the end. We know the drill, but Chelsea hasn't been there in a long time. It's been It's been a long time since they've been in the title race, and I'm looking at Chelsea's fixtures. They've got the easiest fixtures in the next 5 games. But anything can happen. Out of the 3 teams, they've got the easiest run. Yeah.
Who's Chelsea got in the next 5 games?
Yeah, I've got it on here. I actually put it on my phone. I'll send it. Yeah, I've got the picture of all the thing. I'll send it.
Yeah.
You can put it up on the screen. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, send it. Yeah. And I'm looking at that run, and I think Chelsea's got the easiest fixtures. We've got the hardest, the next 5 games. But look at that fixture. If you can put that on the screen, you'll see. If you look, I think Chelsea's got the easiest run. But I think when it all said and done, I think at the end it's going to be Liverpool, and I think it's going to be Arsenal chasing us. I just got a feeling Arsenal's going to get. I think Arsenal's going to buy a striker in January. If they get a number 9 in January, a good number 9, Arsenal's going to be there. I think they'll be there. Don't you think Chelsea's got the easiest run? The next one. They've got an easy run, man.
Next 5 fixtures.
Everton. That's easy games for them.
Oh, right. So the middle one is Chelsea.
Yeah.
And the third one is
Arsenal. Chelsea's got the easiest run. That's what I think. Anyway.
So they got Everton, Fulham, Crystal Palace. No, not the Crystal Palace. What's that one there? Yeah, they got Crystal Palace someone online. Oh, Ipswich. Yeah, they got fuck up Ipswich. You know that, innit?
Yeah.
They're gonna.
This is what I'm saying. They got an easy run.
So what they've got Everton, Fulham, Ipswich, Crystal Palace, and
Craig David.
Bournemouth. Now you know what it is at the end of the day, right? The two banana skins I could see in that. The two banana skins I could see in that their fixtures is
Fulham.
No, Crystal Palace
and Fulham. Fulham are killing up teams now.
No, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
don't you think Fulham could
yeah,
dealt with City, didn't they, as well? City couldn't beat them.
Yeah.
But I know what you're saying, yeah.
Arsenal's got Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Brentford, Brighton, and Tottenham. Well, they're going to beat Tottenham. They're going to beat Tottenham at home.
We need to boil up Forest, you know that, don't you? We need to big up, Rob. We need to rectify that, you know that, innit? We need to rectify that last win against Forest. Now, when we play Forest at their ground, we need to boil them up.
Hola, amigos. How are we?
Big up, Amfrab. Big up, bro, man.
Yeah, how are we?
I think Arsenal, they'll beat Tottenham at home. They'll lose to Brighton. They would. I think they lose to Brentford.
Who's going to lose to Brentford?
Arsenal. Arsenal are sick at Brentford. Brentford are sick at home, you know.
Are they?
Yeah, they're sick at home. They're good. They're good at home. And that in Burma,
yeah,
he's in good form. Brian in Burma.
Okay, but you know, looking at that run, if you just look at that run now, don't you think that Chelsea's got the easiest run out of the three teams? We've got the hardest. I think we've got the hardest. Yeah, we've got Man United, we've got flipping Spurs, and who else? We've got Forest away.
We got Spurs this Sunday coming. After that, we got Leicester. I think we're going to
slap up Leicester. Slap him up.
West Ham as well. Southampton on Thursday.
Huh?
Southampton Thursday.
This is the league. Talking about the league.
Okay, yeah. So
League
Leicester,
Cup.
West Ham.
Yeah, they got West Ham. We'll beat West Ham.
United at home.
I think we'll beat United at home.
I think we will as well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think at the end they sort of like the only tricky one I can see.
Spurs.
Nottingham Forest.
Spurs. Yeah, but it depends what Spurs turn up in it.
Yeah, they're not consistent, bro.
I know, but that's what I said. Depends what Spurs turn up.
I think we slap them up next week, you know.
If we had Kanate at the back, then I'd say 100. Because Kanate is not going to be there. Actually, he might be back, because they said he's due to be back soon in the next couple of weeks. Yeah. So if he's back for the Spurs game, well, he's not back this week, so we're going to be Spurs.
Yeah, but do you throw him straight back in? You don't, do you?
Nah, he ain't going to be back in time for the Spurs. I think he might be back next week.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right.
We can talk about Ryan Gravenberch. What we said about Ryan Gravenberch?
Cold as ice. 10 out of 10 for me. The guy was playing centre back like he's been playing there all season, bro. Absolutely amazing. Inverted from centre back to the DM. He's absolutely outstanding. I'm looking at him now as the best. For me, he's been our best player this season. I'm going to give him a 10 for the game. Alcantara, man.
What are you saying?
Alcantara.
Oh, mate, I agree with Solo. He was brilliant, wasn't he? He was
brilliant.
Everywhere. Covering right back, left back, centre back,
everything.
Position. Yeah, he was brilliant, wasn't he? Absolutely brilliant.
Awesome player. I don't think Bayern Munich knows what they can do.
I know.
Unlucky not to win that game. You know, we had our chances to beat them.
I know.
Them with 10 men.
Amfrab, did you love it? Yeah. Amfrab, did you love it? Yeah. You know when we went down to 10 man, did you see how Slot still wanted to win the game?
Yeah. Of course.
Don't you think that took balls to do that? Because I thought he was just going to defend.
Yeah, man. It was looking pretty bad, wasn't it? After the red card, I was like, oh,
yeah,
man.
And he took it to them.
Yeah. You know what it is about Slot? That's a dear me to him. is the fact that he don't stand for any shit from the referees.
Yeah, I know.
He gives it to the referees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He proper goes into one with them, doesn't he? And then, go on, son, get in. All right, so we got Curtis Jones. I'm going to give Curtis Jones a 5. Yeah, because he got a yellow card and he didn't really turn up that day, to be honest. To be fair.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll give
Since their mates, David Coop got sacked. They're all after us now, lad.
Thank you. See, he knows. You see, they're fucking
mates well and truly after us right now, mate. After David Coop got sacked.
Yeah, they're getting us back. They're gonna get us back now because David Coop was their brethren. They're all locking in the union together, innit? They're all buddies, man. And now we got their mates sacked here. They're coming after us now.
Yeah, man.
So we've got to be clean, guys. Got to be clean.
Because the fact that that was a red card.
Of course it was. There should have been 2 players sent off before Robbo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Gomez should have got a penalty as well.
Yeah. Standard.
The red cards that we got against Spurs last year with Johnson and Jones, were they any different to like those 2 tackles that Fulham did on Saturday? Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous, isn't it?
Bastards. Mo Salah, what we say for Mo Salah?
7 for me. It was all right. Got the assist, didn't he? Yeah, beautiful ball to the back post towards Gakpo. Yeah, in front of goal. Like, I mean, he had chances to score as well, didn't he? Why would no one just shoot in the box? Do you know what I mean?
Why did Diaz pass to Salah? Did you see that still? I just don't understand why he didn't pass to Salah. Salah was
so brain dead. Is that 0 league goals since September now for Diaz? Something like that. It's not good enough.
He's gone back to his default settings, hasn't he?
He's just not good enough for me, mate. It's really
not. He's so annoying. I just
don't
think
he's that guy. He's really not for me.
No. Just think, guys, right? First on this, guys. Yeah, remember, he was supposed to be Marlon's replacement.
Oh yeah, right.
Couldn't even clean his fucking boots.
Nah,
no.
Couldn't even wipe his.
You know what? He couldn't even sniff his socks. No, seriously.
It pisses me off. You know what? I'll take Mane now, even though his legs are gone. I'll take him now, man.
Oh yeah, of course I would.
I'll take him over. Diaz is so annoying.
All day.
Why didn't he just pass that ball? And we would have won that game. It was like in the 91st minute. We would have won the game, you know.
Yeah, not good enough.
And he chose to shoot. I must have turned my head momentarily because I didn't see that. What did he do? Shoot? Did he shoot or?
No, when he got the ball, I think he shot, didn't he? Didn't he shoot?
No, because
I just squared it to Salah, and that's it.
Fucking idiot, anyway.
Hey, what if you go half you'd not be able to put a corner into the box, not beating the first man? If you're up for pro football and you can't beat the first man off a corner, you should get fined straight away.
Yeah,
literally, that is disgusting, mate. How can you not cross a ball, being a professional footballer, kicking a ball all your fucking life, not being able to cross a ball and beat the first man? What is wrong with you? Come on, Jesus Christ, what's going on?
It's true. What we say for Cody Gakpo? You did score a goal.
Cody Gakpo's my boy, man. He's flipping. Can't do no wrong at this point, man.
8.
8, yeah. 8.
He got another one. Didn't he?
I knew he was a player in there. I knew it. Now he's in his right. Now he's in his right position. Now left wing. That's where he should have played originally. Perfect.
Yeah, I like Gakpo. He's good.
Szoboszlai.
All right.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah, you know what? He's picking up, but he really is.
Slowly getting there now.
The work rate should always be there for every player, but I mean, like just on the ball, he's been a lot better, hasn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's
still
getting
not
there.
quite. Not quite there, but he is getting there, which is good to see. So onwards and upwards, hopefully.
Yeah, the intensity was really good, wasn't it? Last 3 games, he's there.
Yeah. Well, you say, do you agree?
7.
You get 8, 7.
Yeah, well, I have a 7. I don't really get 7.
7. What are you saying, Anthrop?
7.5.
Yeah, 7.5.
There you go, 7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
I'm not arguing with that.
Yeah,
he's getting there, man. I think he's getting the best out of him there.
Yeah. I just want to see goals now. I just want to see.
Yeah,
I just want to see goals. Right, we're gonna go to.
Stop passing it to Salah all the time. Just go for the shot, man.
Yeah, just have it. Let's go to that guy from Baracas. Luis Diaz.
Oh God.
Pablo Escobar.
He's just gone back to default settings, man. At the beginning of this season, the first 4 games, he scored. Everybody's thinking, yeah, he's back to his best. People saying, hold that. You see, I told you he was a good player. Now he's back. He's gone back to you know what I'm
right. Yeah, I know you're about
when times matter. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and now he's
last
back
season when he folded.
Folded, against Man City.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that game when Salah set him up twice and he scored him over the bar, man.
Yeah.
There was you remember there was twice against Man City done that, and once against United, we could have won the game.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll never forgive him for that.
Yeah.
So what I'm giving him, I'm going to give him.
He's getting a Watless anyway.
Yeah.
He's getting a Watless settings. You know what I mean?
You know what you should have? You know what you should have on there. You should have one. I'm going to change mine. Yeah. I'm going to have Watless, but underneath Watless, I'm going to put the basement where you put the trash. You know, the basement. He's going in the basement. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flood that basement as well. Flood it.
Listen, I'm giving him a 2. What are you giving him?
I'm giving him a flipping 0.
What are you giving Manfrop?
3, 4.
And that's flipping kind.
Yeah, we were 3. We were 3. Because he pissed me off that day. I want to see what that fancy fucking thing.
That's what Konate, man.
I just want to see. I just want to see you put the ball in the back of it. It's too many of these guys at the day, right? This is what pisses me off, right? There's too many guys in the squad, right? Playing pretty football, right?
Yeah.
But not putting the ball in the back of the net. I don't want to see pretty football. I want to see the ball in the back of the net.
Pass, bang. Not Gerrard. When Gerrard got the ball, old school, laces, bang, smacking the net. None of this tic-tac crap, yeah? You're just passing the ball and smack it in the back of the net. Yeah. Diaz just likes to do too many trickery, thinks he's Ronaldinho. You're not Ronaldinho, bro. You're not Ronaldinho.
Never will be.
Nah. He thinks he's Ronald. Just get the ball, square it, bang. Like you should have done with Salah. Square it to Salah. We're walking away with 3 points, man.
What are we saying for Diego Jota?
I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah, same.
Fucking, he was quality.
I'm so glad he's back.
I'm giving 8.5. I'm giving it 8.5.
Give the brother a 9, man. Give him a 9, man.
No, I have to. Actually, I actually have to do that, actually.
Yeah,
that goal was special, blood. That goal was special. You know what I mean? The way he just shimmied one way and shimmied the other way. Yeah. And he banged it, boy.
I'm loving it, man. I love Jota, man. Yeah, I love Jota. Just stay fit, please, for the rest of the season, man.
You're hoping there, mate.
Yeah. Just don't play him just bring him on the second half or let him be like an impact player.
Just put him until the next game.
Yeah, just basically like the next game, yeah. Don't play him in the cup. You know that cup game we got coming up. Don't play him, man. Rest him.
You're gonna play people like
Chiesa. Yeah, rest him, man.
I'll be playing Chiesa, Morton.
Chiesa better play.
Indo,
I want to see him play, man.
Manzar, all them man there. I'll be playing all them man there. I'll even change the goalkeeper. Put Jarros on.
Yeah,
Jarros on. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Give them a rest still. So
give them a rest, man. Because we got that Spurs game, man.
Yeah. I'm giving the rest of the subs at the day that was on. I'm giving them a 5.
Spurs play United as well. So, like, how strong do you reckon how strong the team do you reckon they'll throw out on Thursday for when they have us on Sunday as well?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Blood, I forgot about
that. Yeah. I didn't think of that.
You know.
Yeah. Knowing Spurs, they're going to play the full squad against United because they know that's their only chance of winning any silverware. Let's just face it, innit?
Yeah.
Any silverware. So they'll probably play the full team. And if they play the full team, that's a big mistake by them. If they do.
The things about
message.
The things about sort of like Spurs at the day, sort of like, is that Spurs are very inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what you're going to get from them. Do you know what I mean? Ravi says that same girl will be saying if we fade away from being in a title race, still in.
Oh, you told me about some girl, some Liverpool fan.
Yeah, still in the end of April. It's okay. We was never meant.
Oh dear!
In the first place, as it's first season. Why do we all?
Oh dear!
That's hard. Yeah, she probably would say that.
Oh dear.
You know what I mean?
What an awful take, seriously. What an awful take. What's the name?
I don't know.
I got a name. He gave me a name the other day. It's on WhatsApp. He said she got a Liverpool chat. He was on there, and she's basically saying, I think Ravi had an opinion or something, about we should just chill out. Like it's only halfway through the season, and she started saying stuff to me. So I'll get a name though.
Get a name.
What's wrong with fans like us actually having like standards and like setting bar high for our team? People like that, mate, that go, oh, but we weren't meant to be there anyway. They're just everything that's wrong with football today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm happy. The position where we're in. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy, man.
It's like we what, like 8 points clear, 9 points, 10, 11, whatever, and then we bottle it, and then she'll go, oh, it's okay. We weren't meant to be there anyway. Excuse me. Do you know what I mean? That's unacceptable. Do you know what I mean? I'm not bothered. We're in a good position. I expect us to go on and do it fully.
That's true.
But we need backing in January, of course.
Definitely.
Rabbi says, work to say it's okay to fail. Four fade away from winning the league. You get me? Yeah.
Disgusting mentality. Absolutely. Sorry. Yeah. That's just what I think.
No, it is. It's not very. It's not very good, is it?
Not at all. No. It's just everything that's wrong with football, isn't it?
Yeah.
People like that.
Roz, please read all the comments and it will make sense. What I'm saying, no, you make sense. You always make sense. You know what I mean? You've been rocking me for a minute, man. You know what I mean? Standing man.
Yeah, me and him was discussing on WhatsApp the other day. He said he knows what I'm talking about. He goes, when he was saying about, look, it's January now. We just need to relax, be happy, yeah. But at the end of the day, we'll see what happens in January if we buy anyone, because we've saw this before, innit? But at the moment, I'm happy the way Slot's got Gravenberch playing.
Yeah.
Look at the way Gravenberch is playing now. He's probably the best midfielder in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Him and probably Casado second.
I wish we got Casado, man. Fuck.
Casado's probably second.
Oh, mate. I mean, just one of them in my midfield now. Come on. Jesus Christ. They're so good. You just got to take it out.
Yeah.
Rabbi says Stanley Matthews won the first ever Ballon d'Or.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah, he was some player.
Stanley Matthews.
Yeah, he was some player back in the day, man. He was just literally a goal machine.
What's weird, that Pele's never won a Ballon d'Or. Imagine that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying don't be happy. We have every right to be happy because we are doing well, but we have to be realistic as well.
Oh yeah, standard. Yeah.
I agree with that. Big up the panel. That's coming from Cameron. Big up to yourself, Cameron.
We got Cameron.
We got. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button before you leave. Cameron says, I'm still gutted with that result at the weekend. Yeah. We all are, my friend. We all are. Yes, legend Lazzy, they're getting there. Like that.
Yeah, I'm from. Cool your message. We got, man.
Yeah. Ravi said, yeah, you boys know the drill, but certain fans don't want to be realistic and be vibesy for views, if that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, my friend. Why don't we want it? What I don't want is for Liverpool to say we are tired as an excuse to why we did not win the league. If we don't buy some reinforcements in January, what you're just talking about, to go all the way like Rodz, correct.
Ravi says like, and I know where he's coming from. We're all like this. He sounds like he's been hurt, but you've been with so many girls, the girls always hurt you. And then when you go with a nice girl, you don't trust that because you've been hurt in the past.
You know what it is?
In the past, that's what it's like.
See, Ravi at the day, sort of like, he's been rocking me for a minute. He's been rocking me. Put it this way, he's been rocking with me when I have 35 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's how long Ravi's been rocking with me. Because he's him and a guy called Egyptian King, but I had to just like leg up Egyptian King because he's getting a bit too leery on certain things. But Ravi's always been there. He's always been rocking me. And listen, 99.9% of what Ravi says makes sense. Do you know what I mean? And he's right in his view. Do you understand what I'm saying? And what it is with Ravi, he just wants the best. Like us, He just wants the best for the club. That's all he wants is the best for the club. Do you know what I mean? And some fans, as we know, and as you know, and as Sola know, and some of us know, right? Is some fans that they are always too willing to accept mediocrity.
Yeah.
Mediocrity. It's like, yeah, man, you know what it is at the day, right? It becomes sort of like we've gone from being champion FC to challenging FC.
Yeah.
As long as we're challenging. I'm sorry, that's not good enough for me. I want to win. I don't want to be challenging every season, because what does challenging get you? You don't get your silverware. There ain't no sort of cup for challenging. There ain't no cup for the day for coming second in the FA Cup, coming second in the Champions League, coming second in the League Cup, or coming second in the league. There's no cup for that. All you get is a pat on the back of them. Yeah, try a bit harder next season. That's all you get. I don't want to be challenging. I want to win shit.
A lot of people say that as well, just to protect the brand as well. They don't want to come off negative. So they'll just say, "Oh yeah, we'll go again next year." But really, deep down, they don't think that way. They do that just to protect the brand. Hopefully, one day they get a job at Liverpool or something. That's all it is. They don't want to speak their mind.
A lot of them, but a lot of them do that to get jobs at Liverpool. Look at all the stuff that Redman TV was saying today, and look what they're doing now. Yeah. They're practically working for Liverpool Football Club. Practically.
Yeah.
They get all the top interviews. They get to meet all the players, women players, and the male players, senior players. They get interviews with Arnie Slot and all them sort of people there, right? Just because at the day they spread the FSG propaganda. They get all the shit. So if I'll tell you something, if me, Anthrop, and you, Solar P1, was to spread the Liverpool propaganda and say, FSG is so good, FSG is this, FSG that, and really speak to them and go, look, I bet you we will get what they get.
I don't think I will.
No, but I'm just saying that day, sort of like, if we was to spread that propaganda, we would get what they get, because that's what they want.
Just can't lie to your audience, can you? You just can't. Just got to be truthful and be honest. Like FSG.
I can't be fake, man. That's one thing. I can't be fake.
Yeah.
Still no contracts, by the way, people. Still no contracts. Just saying. No Christmas.
No, but you check it now. Fuzzy was in America. Yeah. Fuzzy, I think I told you this, Anthrop.
Fuzzy is he travels everywhere.
He was in America. He did. Obviously did. Went to watch a tour in America, the preseason tour. He went to watch that, right? Yeah. And then went to the club after, and it was all celebrating the win. I think it was over Man United or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And he's seen all that, man, like Redman TV and Anthrop drinking champagne with FSG.
Yeah, he told me this.
Remember? Do you know what I mean? So listen, at the day, you want to go shake your bum for them people, then that's on you, my friend. But I'll never do that.
Nah.
Do that.
Nah, not at all. No way.
Never suits the narrative, innit?
What's it? I mean,
I'm not doing that.
No way.
We want to. Yeah, I think we read that one.
Ravi, who was the girl's name again, man? So I can't see it on the WhatsApp now. He mentioned her name. She got a big channel as well. Got a Liverpool fan, and he was on there. And because he had an opinion, she kind of went on her. She went down on him, like not literally went down, but you know.
Pause.
That just slipped out. I don't know what happened there.
Bournemouth. What's the score of Bournemouth? What's the score of Bournemouth?
1-1. I finished.
It finished 1-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Bournemouth have been poor tonight. Yes, pick up the trio. No chocolate biscuits in there. It's not that. Brentford played well versus Chelsea, even though Chelsea won. Yeah.
They did. Yeah.
They played well. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be sticky for them when they go to their ground. When they go to Brentford's ground, it's going to be sticky. They ain't going to have it all their way. I'm telling you. I mean, West Ham has scored 1-0. They were lost in the end. They just drawn in the end. Do you know what I mean? But they sacked that Wolves manager today, innit? Yesterday or something like that, They sacked the Wolves manager. And
I don't even know who the Wolves manager is.
Yeah, he's a guy that used to be with Liverpool set up.
Gary O'Neill. Then Russell Martin got sacked as well last night.
Huh?
Russell Martin got sacked last night as well.
Yeah.
Rightly so, mate. They're both doing an awful job.
Yeah, they've been poor, and Russell Martin's been poor. I'm not being funny. I mean funny. I know Gary O'Neill is a former Red and that, but he's been poor, isn't he?
Yeah, gotta go.
He's been poor. And the thing is about him, he's not as if he's got shit players. He's got some good players. He's got a good. We got Cunha that he's got. That what he had. He's good. Do you know what I mean? João Gomez, a lot of them, mate. He's got, what's that? Nate Nori?
Yeah.
He's another good one as well, mate. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just I don't know. Are you frozen, Solo?
No, I'm looking at her name's
I thought you frozen.
I'm looking Courtney. Her name's Courtney.
I know you're talking about. I think she works on Redmond TV. You know.
I don't know. This is what he said on there. He said on there, Courtney. Her name is YouTube channel.
I think she works on Redman TV as well. She does some work on Redman TV as well. She's a wrong one, mate. She's a wrong one. Honestly, if I was Rabbit, I'd go, shut up, you wrong one. Let's call her a wrong one, mate. You know what I mean? That's true. You got a channel and everything, that, right? And people got their opinions. They're not being disrespectful to you, but they've got their opinions in there. What, you want to shout them down?
Yeah, I know. This is why I said agree to disagree at the end of the day. Everyone's got their own opinion. It's a good thing about football when we do this content. Yeah, everyone's got different opinions. If you don't agree with them, just respect their opinion. There's no point for abuse or stuff like that. You know, there's no point. Just like we had that discussion earlier, you was talking about Arnie Slatter, and I said, I think Arnie Slatter done all right, and you said, I think you should have took Rob off earlier. I know that we agree to disagree. I don't hold it against you. Show opinion. You know.
You had a good debate about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm respectful. That's the way it should be.
That's what I'm trying to say. But this is what the channel is for. The channel is for debating and for that. If you can't take debating, right, and you always want to be right, don't have a channel.
Nah, then you might as well just forget it. You're going to be arguing with everybody.
It's true, isn't it? You know what I mean? So what you got coming up, Solo?
Well, tomorrow I've got a player line up for the Carabao Cup tomorrow with Total Hammer. If you can come and join us if you want, that's going to be around about 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
and on Wednesday, there's the watch along, and straight after the watch along, we're doing the live review, and that's it really. That's all I got for the next couple of days, and then Sunday, obviously the watch along with Liverpool when we play Spurs.
Yeah, 4:30 kickoff as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to know what happened with the Chelsea game when we play, so hopefully that'll give us a kick up the arse.
Oh, yeah, because they're playing before us, aren't they?
Yeah, and Arsenal also, that's good.
Yeah. What you got coming up from my good friend?
Yeah, man. I'm from 16, the channel name. Just, watch alongs and that, the usual. The match reactions. Just the shows like I do on here with you. Fozzy and all that. Yeah, I like to go on other people's channels as well, other people's channels. To have, do streams like these because they are a good laugh. But yeah, that's where you find me. I'm from 21 on TikTok as well. Yeah, man. Get involved in the chat always.
Solo, you and Amphrob need to link up, man. Get me in your show one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you can come tomorrow if you want to. We're doing. I think it's around about between 7 and 8. I'll let you know when. You know what? I'm going to keep my finger now. By the way. Oh
yeah, man. I'll see what time.
My PSN.
What time we get them from work, and then I'll let you
know.
Right
this down. There's my PSN there. Yeah, Twitch. Oh, there's my PSN. Twitch/solo_P1. That's my PSN. So put Twitch capitals _solo_P1. I'll just do it simple. I'll screenshot it and give you WhatsApp now.
Yeah, do that. Screenshot.
Yeah, I'll screenshot and send it in now.
He's been saying he's going to have me for about 2 months.
Yeah, but I keep forgetting because I don't play. I don't play my PlayStation. Though.
Nah, I'm always on.
I haven't played my PlayStation. Last time I played my PlayStation, was round about the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That time.
I love
Right
that,
about,
mate.
I was sick. I was sick for a couple of weeks. I've been doing the odd YouTube video, but I was ill, and I thought to myself, I can't be bothered to, FIFA.
I see your F1 streams, but I come on them and I can't see you. I can just see the cars going around the tracks.
Nah, I don't do F1 stream. F1 streamer. Nah, Toto does though.
Ah, right, okay, yeah.
Toto does it. He loves F1. Toto does.
Yeah, okay. There's.
All right, guys. I'm gonna make a move. I should be back tomorrow sometime. Tomorrow, I'm still gonna do like a match preview for the game on Wednesday. I'm expecting that day a lot of players to be rested.
There you go. Sent it, yeah.
Because there's not that game at day is not a priority. I don't think that game.
I don't get. No, it's not. No way.
Priority. You know what's a priority to me? I don't care what anyone says. What's a priority to me is the Champions League and the league. That's
it.
That is a priority. FA Cup, just see how far you can get in it. You know what I'll be doing? You see all these fucking league cups and FA Cups. I'm putting youngsters in there, bro. I'm putting youngsters in there and see how far I can get. Yeah. And then sort of like, further they get, I'll be mixing up a little bit and stuff. But I'm put youngsters in there because the thing is, you look at our academy. Our academy is good enough to get to the quarterfinals, at least.
Yeah.
At least the quarterfinals of the FA Cup or the League Cup. At least that they're able to do that. I'm sorry. With the quality we've got and the under 23s, yeah. Even that guy was that Rio guy that we bought from Chelsea. He's cooking blood. He just twists and turns, man.
I saw it on the LFC goal.
Yeah.
On the 21s, he's cold, man.
He's cold. And he got those two Irish kids in it. Two Irish mixed.
Dans as well, Jaden Dans.
Dans in there. Morton's in there sometimes. Trey Naoni's in there sometimes.
Yeah. Play the kids, man. Just save the players for the Champions League and the league.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That's it, man.
You know, it's a day. Well, this is what gets me sometimes today. It's like, at least, and obviously us certain times here, we cannot really moan certain times because we have got quality in the academy.
Yeah.
That we can bring in. If you see at the day that FSG ain't giving you the shit, just bring for you. That's what Klopp did. He just brought for these kids and then from that.
Yeah, and it works.
That's what I'm talking about Kumas. You know what I mean? Because he's on loan to Stoke at the moment, isn't he? He's on loan to Stoke. Kumas.
I think you throws, Rodz.
I've got throws.
For fuck's
sake.
Amfrod, what do you think of so far?
I think he's been great. He's been brilliant, mate, and he's been brilliant. Like, you know, like the little changes he makes mid-game and all that. Yeah, I think he's a top coach, mate. I think he really is.
Hopefully they can back him in January.
That's it. Just back him. Just seriously back him while we're on top. Because if you don't, and then we end up falling short, they're making themselves even bigger scumbags than they already are.
Scumbags?
Nah, they are.
I'm saying they need to back him. You can see he's a good manager, right?
They are scumbags.
You can see he's a good manager.
When Klopp won the Champions League, they backed him with Sepp Vandenberg and Adrian. Scumbags, mate.
Oh yeah.
Absolute. I'm going to do another rant about him soon. It's building up.
They need to back him in January. They got a good one there.
Yeah.
That's and this is what I'm afraid of when it comes down to sort of like when it comes to players and that, right? Getting players in. I'm scared at the end of the day, sort of like they ain't gonna back Slot, and Slot's gonna say, you know what, fuck you lot.
Yeah, because I think Slot will walk.
I don't. Yes, I'm telling you. I think he will as well, bro. I think he will as well. I don't think Slot will stand for a lot of the stuff at the end of the day that sort of like Klopp went through. He doesn't look like the guy who's gonna stand for it. He looks like the guy who said, well, look, you know, I can walk, man. This ain't that deep. It ain't that deep for me. Do you know what I mean? I can walk, probably not work for a couple of years and then get a job, sort of like, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because think about it, if he stays at Liverpool, say for 1 or 2 seasons, and he's doing good for Liverpool, obviously
the other teams are going to want him as well. So he could say, look, I don't need to stay here. If you're not going to back me, I could go to somewhere like AC Milan. I could go to somewhere like Juventus. I could go to somewhere in Spain because you can see how good I am. So I don't need to stay here. And that's what I'm afraid of as well. Because FSG, that's what I'm afraid of because he's building up a little reputation now. Slotties. People looking at him and say, look what he's doing with Liverpool. Look how he's transformed Liverpool. And he could turn around and say, if you're not going to back me, I can go somewhere else, no problem.
Yeah.
Probably get paid more.
Facts, because he can probably at the end of the day go to Tottenham.
If he wants to. He's got no, yeah, if he wants
Tottenham
to.
have him, and Tottenham will back him as well.
And pay, give him the money.
There you go.
The wages as well.
I'm just scared at the day that, like, in one sense I want it, and one sense, you know what I mean, I'm not sure if I want it. In one sense that I want them to win the league and the Champions League, and the other sense that I don't want them to win it because I know at the end of the day nothing comes after that because they won't back him. They just all they will say to him is that they will look that same team at the end of the day that won you all this thing here, just go with that same team again. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he just looks and goes, "What, you crazy or something?" Do you know what I mean? Now I'm off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm off. He's already given it to the referees already, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he's not rampy though. He's not rampy though. Don't let that smile for you. You know, always smiles a lot. They're the ones I watch out for you. You know, you see someone who's smiling all the time. Yeah, don't trust them ones. You know, they're the ones that got the bad temper. The ones that smile all the time. They're just masking it.
Them Dutch people. You see the Dutch.
Not ramping though.
The Dutch and the Germans. They don't play.
Nah.
They don't play. Do you know what I mean? They don't play about. So let's hope at the day that FSG and that cheating right. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. That's all they're gonna do, man. Because I think we've got a gem in our hands with the slot. You know, I think we got a gem in our hand. I think he's tactically, he knows what he's doing as well. He's calm. I like the way he rotates sometimes, but I agree with the Robbo thing what you said earlier. But nobody's perfect, is it? Nobody's perfect. But I just think they need to back him. If they back him, yeah, then it's good times ahead. That's what I believe. Good times ahead.
Yeah.
FSG hustle made them 5.37 billion. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because FSG aren't the most loved owners in the
lads,
world.
I'm gonna have to bounce, yeah. But listen, lads, thank you for letting me on solo. Lads.
Yeah.
Appreciate having the chance.
If you're free tomorrow, jump on Solo's thing tomorrow. If you're free tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, man, no worries. I'll see what time I get in from work tomorrow.
Yeah. Big up, bro.
Yeah,
thank you anyway. Yeah, man, always. You too, yeah. Well, take it easy, lads. Anyway, have a good night.
Take care.
And the chat as well. Big up the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say base it and date Solo. They're saying it and date sort of like.
Who are?
It's a tweet, you know. It's like a tweet
from who?
I don't know. Anfield Watch. It says FSG aren't the most loved owners in the world. They own major league teams across America as well as Liverpool, but it's tricky to find a group of fans who actually like them. Maybe if they fucking did their job and everything, now the people would like them, but they don't, do they?
No.
They don't do it. No, I don't, do they? Fucking.
Hello.
I don't want to hear them crying about that. About they ain't loved and everything. Now, do your job, but then you get loved.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Don't do it like part time because you notice at the day, yeah, when we're out of the Champions League, yeah, when we fall out of the Champions League, that's when they want to spend money to get us in the Champions League. Do you know how much they made? It's about 82.5 million they made from the Champions League so far. Do you know that? 82.5 million they've made so far for the Champions League. And we're not even in the knockout stage yet. And they've made that money already.
You're annoying, man.
If they get all the way, I feel, right? If they get all the way to the finals and probably win it, yeah, they could probably make over 200 million, you know? You know that?
Yeah, and what we're going to buy? We're going to buy 2 players, bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Worth about, what, 40,000 for the 2. And then the rest will pocket.
Oh, of course they would.
They don't care. They don't care, man. They don't care.
You know what it is? Liverpool to them is their cash cow.
That's all it is.
That's how they make all their money.
Yeah, for Liverpool.
They don't make no money for the Boston Red Sox. Well, they make money, but like they don't make money how they make money from Liverpool. You understand me?
Yeah.
Listen, send me that link tomorrow, bro.
Yeah. It's going to be around about 7 or 8, all right? So we'll have a good one tomorrow, man. It'll be good. Let's just, look, we're all in it together, man. We just need to get behind the boys in it and see what happens. Hopefully, things will work out. But, I'm still a bit upset about that Newcastle game, Rodz.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the one that stung me. The Newcastle game.
Yes. I was vexed about that, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
That's what stings me, man.
You know what it was? You know what stings me about it, Solo? It's the fact that the day that Mo Salah had a blinder and got it back to 3-2. Got it to 3-2, yeah, right?
Yeah.
And Kelleher, and all he had to do, my friend, is pluck you out there. That's
just
all he
hold the ball. Just hold it.
Yeah, and forward, even if you fell down on it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? And then, like, you didn't do that. You literally watched it go over your head.
I know.
In the back of net. What is that? What is that? No, it's true though, isn't it?
I know,
what
man.
is that, man?
I'm vexed.
No, and it just gets you. Do you know what I mean? Because that game there was there for the taking, man.
I know. That's why it stings, that game.
Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to say. We really need to get back on that winning trail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know what it is? When you get so much draws, yeah. Remember that day that derails your season.
I know. You lose the title by the draws. That's how you lose titles.
You can actually do that. You know what I mean? The only way at the end of the day that sort of like quite a bit of draw is going to help you is if you've got a healthy lead. You know what I mean? If you're like 20 or 25 points ahead, and you know at the day, well, there's not enough games at the day for people to catch you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But man,
I know it's the Newcastle game, bro. Because I believe if we would have won that Newcastle game, yeah, I think we'll be in a good place now.
And the thing is, what gets me right. Even that game on Saturday pissed me off a bit, yeah, because Arsenal drew as well.
Exactly. Every time Arsenal draw, we're drawing as well. That's what's pissing me off. This reminds me of the days of the Man City. When Man City used to drop points, we did at the same time. When we had Jurgen. Sometimes when they drop points, we drop points, and that's what used to piss me off. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
We need to win. We need to win on Sunday. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it. Let's win on Sunday. Get that game in hand out the way. I think it's going to be played in February, early February.
It's on here. It's on here, and put on here.
They'll put it in a good slot. You get it, the joke slot. They'll put it in a good slot.
Pardon the pun. You know what I mean? But on here, what is on here? Oh, he hasn't got it on here, is it? Yeah, I think it's February, either mid-February or early February. I think the game is.
Yeah, it's in early February.
Yeah, has it come up? Have you got it up?
Nah, I remember they said it's the same time. You know when everyone, when you got the Champions League. When people got to play the Champions League, the knockout where they have to try and get into the knockout stages. It's going to be around about that time. That's when we'll be resting, but we won't be resting. We'll be playing Everton. So it's a good time.
You know AI, yeah?
It's good, isn't it?
It's a wicked thing, you know.
I know.
It's wicked, because that's messed up. Them 2 pictures, and that's messed up, you know.
I know.
That's some shaky settings, man. I don't even want that picture there. Brother, I will catch you.
Yeah, man. Big up, bro. Big up.
Big up. Love and respect, my brother. Love and respect.
Every time. See that, bro. Big up chat as well. Big up everyone.
Yeah, man. And you know what? We are out. Love and respect, man. Respect, man.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Anfield Uncle Rodz channel. You never walk alone.